Welcome, in front of me is a MacBook Pro from 2019, and today I'll show you how to hard reset the device in order to get rid of all your personal data from it. Now, to get started, we will need to sign out of our iCloud. So we do it by opening up System Preferences and going up into the Apple ID, where you can find it in Overview, Sign Out. Now, I'll also mention that this location of this may vary depending on what kind of version of OS you're using. So I'm right now on OS Catalina, which is the 10.15, and the same process will work for basically every other Mac, but the only difference will be the location of certain toggles. So as you can see, I believe on like Sierra, the preferences looked a little bit different, so that's why the location of this button may vary. But once you find it, you want to sign out. And from here, it will ask us if we want to keep some stuff, like right now contacts. That's the only thing I actually have on this computer, apart from maybe a couple photos that have been synced right now. I guess we'll see that soon enough. So I'm going to disable this, and I'm going to just remove basically everything. Now, if you want to keep some stuff, you might want to back it up either to the cloud or some hard drive, whatever the case may be. And once you have done it, then I suggest you from then progress with the actual reset. So let's sign out from here. Now it also looks like it's gonna sign me out without any kind of password confirmation. Now this is because I'm still in the same location on the same Wi-Fi. But if, for instance, you signed in and you changed a location or whatever, it will most likely ask you for your password for the iCloud. So simply put it into logout. But as you can see, for me, it is not the case. It automatically just drops me out and allows me to log in again. So I'm gonna go back. As you can see, I now have the option to sign in. Now you could also sign out of your iMessages if you wanted to. I don't think I am actually signed out or signed in even. But for the reset of the device, it doesn't really matter much. So apparently I am signed in, but yeah, it won't really matter. So once you have signed out and kept all the data that you want to, well, keep, we can now progress with the reset. So let's start off by shutting off the device on the computer. And once it powers down, what you want to do is press the power key, and then when it's turning on with the Apple logo, you'll be holding the command button right here next to the spacebar and the R key. So let me just place it back down. So now that it's off, press power key and control or command and R. And once you see the progress bar, you can let go. So this will be taking us to the OS recovery, where we can do a couple things from there. So from here, let's select our account right here, tap on next. Put in the password, and now what you want to do is go to the disk utility, continue, and then choose one of the OSs right here. Now for some reason created two of them. Not really sure what the difference here is, but let's (24) and 17. So let's choose erase, choose a name for it. So I'm gonna remove the, there we go, let's name it like this. Format, keep it as it is right now, and erase. That will disappear, there we go, and then reappear. See if I can combine them also. Okay. I'm just going to keep it as it is right now. And now, as you can see, we have 225 gigs free and 24 taken. Cool. So that's basically all we need. Once you have erased it, we can close this and then go to installing our system. Now, before we can actually begin, as you'll see, no, I'm actually connected. So normally, if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, it will tell you, show you a message that you need to connect to Wi-Fi. So simply tap right here and choose from the list your Wi-Fi. But as you can see, I'm already connected, so it won't ask me here. And simply let's tap on continue. Then agree, because apparently once isn't enough. And it will show us all the drives, so I'm starting to have a little bit of a mess in the drives, but the one that I have created was this one for this purpose. So let's go to install. And as you can see, now the process will begin. Now it's showing us about 23 minutes, which is completely inaccurate, I believe. It will be closer to an hour, so keep that in mind. And because of that, I will actually cut the recording, and there we go. Now it's a little bit more representative of the time. So I'll cut the recording and come back briefly before it actually finishes up. So see you basically at almost the end. So as you can see, we're back and we're at 3 minutes left approximately. So keep that in mind. And yeah, let's just wait for it to finish now. And also, I'll add that once installation of this is finished, it will still reboot and continue to do something in the background. So this will still take like 10 more minutes or so. And as you can see now, the formatting of your device is finished, so you can set up your device or just leave it as it is for your new buyer. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.